everybody, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to yet another super cool, super amazing and curiosity se bhara episode of Curious Minds with me, that is Pritesh, your host, your dost and a proud educator from Embibe. And welcome to the session, guys. I hope you guys are doing absolutely safe and sound, and so are everyone around you. So we are back with yet another amazing curiosity oriented session of Curious Minds, where we are going to talk about an activity that dogs do, which is very common in every dog, and an activity which if they don't do, it might even lead to their death, right? So you're going to talk about those activities, and I'm my hair is looking in a big mess. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's my haircut is due now. Anyway, so guys, those who all know me, they know that how much I love dogs, and I'm a very super proud pet parent, and I have a cute little pet of my own, and he's the apple of my eyes. I love him a lot, and many of you already know about him. His name is Oreo. He's a Shih Tzu who is going to turn 4 very soon, and he's the love of my life. So I have been observing him, and there was one activity that I observed he does a lot, and when I researched about it, I understood that if they don't do this activity, it can even lead to their death. So what is that? What is that activity that dogs do? And this activity serves a lot of purposes. So let us find out in today's session of Curious Minds. But guys, before we move ahead, I want all of you to give a visit to the Embibe page whenever you get your time. It is absolutely free. That gives you unlimited access to tests, assignment, study material, question, solution, explanation to solution, books, reference books, NCRTs of any board, any grade, any subject, and that too in any language, completely free of cost. So make sure that you pay a visit to the Embibe page, and also guys, you can download the Embibe app again, which gives you unlimited free access to learning from Google Store or Apple Store. Hello Shubham Jyoti, study boy, very good evening, welcome to this session. Do connect with us on Telegram by scanning the QR code, because this is a place where you can get your doubts solved, you get the PDFs of the sessions, and you also get to know all the updates that is happening on the channel. So do connect with us on Telegram as well. And now we are talking about dogs will die if they don't do this. So what is the activity that we are talking about? Is it playing fetch? Is it barking? Is it sniffing? Is it the sensitivity to sound? Or is it the way they eat, or the way they walk, or is it licking their paws, or is it scratching their body? What activity is it that if dogs don't do, it can cause their death? Let's find out. So, and that is panting. Now exactly why do these why does this canine species pant? So why do dogs pant? So panting is the main method used by dogs to expel extra heat. So it is a way of the dog's body to release heat. When they pant, it also brings oxygen into the dog's bloodstream, and it decreases the body temperature. Panting allows evaporation of moisture from the mouth and tongue and exchange the hot air of their lungs with cooler external air. So when they are panting, they are actually removing all the heat from the body and taking in the external air from the outside, right? Obviously, as compared to inside, outside air is much cooler. So they just release the hot air and they take in the cool air from the body. So this is one reason, that is expelling the heat. Now, what are the other reasons? What are the other main reasons for which dogs bark? So let's find out. Another reason is to cool off. Even if they are not overheating, dogs will pant from exercise. So when they have had a good run, or when they have done a lot of walking, they drink water and they just keep panting. Dogs don't sweat as people do. Thus, panting is their main method of cooling off. So, just like we sweat in our underarms, we sweat on the face, we sweat on the neck, we sweat behind, we sweat over our entire body. So, if you are exercising, you sweat from the entire body, right? But dogs do not sweat like humans do. And that is why they release the moisture from the body in the form of panting. Just like plants carry out transpiration to cool themselves, humans sweat to cool themselves. Similarly, dogs pant to cool themselves. Although dogs do occasionally sweat from their paw pads, this is insufficient to keep them cool. Instead, dogs use their mouth to cool off. Sometimes drooling, tongue and gum redness and excessive panting can occasionally occur simultaneously. So sometimes they are drooling. There are many dog species that drool, especially I've seen golden retriever, because we have a golden retriever back in my native. So we have a golden retriever. So we have seen a golden retriever drool, and sometimes there is the gum redness and excessive panting. So all of this can happen at a time. But then again, this is a way in which the dog's body releases the heat from its body. And dogs are known to sweat from their paws. They have very extremely cute paws. So there's so many times I've just taken Oreo, my pet Oreo's paws, and I've just rubbed it on my face. It's like a massage, though he does not let me do it very often. But anyway, so dog paws are so very cute. Not only paws, the entire body of the dog, the entire dog, this species is only so very cute. It is one of the most it is one of the oldest species that man has domesticated. So there have been evidences where we have seen that even the Stone Age man used to domesticate dogs and cats. So dogs are one of the oldest domesticated animals in the world. The another reason when we talk about panting is that they play. So whenever dogs are panting, it also shows that they are very excited, they are very happy, and they are very delighted. So even when they are in the mood to play, or they are just in the mood to have some fun with you, play some fetch, they will pant. If so, the rest of the body language will match its happy mood. A joyful tail wag is usually present. So there are so many studies nowadays. Understanding dogs' behavior has become a completely significant industry. So there is a there's a completely separate industry that deals with dog behavior and understanding dog behavior. There are people who study dog behaviors, there are trainers, there are dog walkers. I mean, it's a completely niche market where dogs are taken care of. And also the reason behind it is that these days, I mean today's youth is so very so very affectionate towards this animal. They are so fond of dogs, and nowadays I think in every other house you have a pet, right? So that is why dog walkers, dog behaviorists, dog trainers, dog behavior study researchers, there are so many of them who have dedicated their entire career to learning and studying about dogs, right? So that is why when the dog is wagging his tail, it means that he is very happy. When the dog has put his tail down, which means he is scared or he is not comfortable. When the dog is looking at you or staring at you, it means he is really likes you, he really loves you. And I have seen this. So when Oreo is just sitting, and even I'm sitting and Oreo is also sitting, and if I just say Oru, he'll just start wagging his tail, which means he's happy, he likes me calling him out, or he likes that sound. So when a dog wags his tail, it means that he or she is really very happy and delighted. The dog's body and trace will be considerably relaxed. The eyes will appear bright and vibrant. The panting will reduce and ultimately stop after things have calmed down. So when the dog is very happy, the eyes sparkle. There is there is an attraction in their eyes, and they're super happy, and you can see that delight in their face. Hi Udit, very good evening. Welcome to the session. And similarly, when the dog is scared, when the dog is not comfortable, the eyes will become very sad, and the dog won't be very active. His tail will be down. His walk will be very slow. So these are the traits which the dogs show when they are uncomfortable or not happy. So dogs are excellent at hiding pain and sickness from humans. Some dogs work harder than others to keep their pain hidden. Yet, once they reach a certain threshold of discomfort, they typically display signs like panting. So, it's such a beautiful animal. I think dogs are the best creations that the Almighty has done, even better than humans. And dogs are, dog is a species that will always hide its pain. It will always hide its sickness. It doesn't want to let its, it doesn't want to let its human parents know that he is going through any pain, or she is going through any pain, or he or she is going through any sickness. So they are very good at hiding their pain and hiding their sickness, but they will only show it when it becomes too much. When they are not able to take care, when they are not able to do anything about their sickness or pain, or when it has crossed the boundaries, and when they need human help to to ease their discomfort, that is when they show signs of their sickness and pain. And panting is one such sign to show that they are in pain or in sickness. Additional illness or discomfort signs to check include vomiting, loss of appetite, diarrhea, lethargy, limping, pacing, and behavioral changes. You can very easily, I'm absolutely good, Udit, thank you so much for asking. So it's very, once you are a once you are a pet parent, you can read the signs. You can see when your pet is not comfortable, or when your pet is going through any pain, or when your pet is sad, so you can easily make through. So once you are with once you are with a pet, when you have a pet, whether it is a dog or a fish or a or a cat or anything, you develop a certain kind of a bond, and you understand each other. So there are times when I am not in my best mood, when I'm sad, or when I'm when I'm anxious, or when I'm going through something, and Oreo gets to know that I'm going through something, and he will just come and sit on my lap, or he'll just come and sit next to me, and he understands. And similarly, when he is going through some pain, he has not liked the food, or he has just had a he has just puked, or his stomach is not well, I get to know, and then I also change his diet accordingly, or take him to the vet or whatever. So that is why dogs are again, I'm just repeating myself, they are the best species, the best organism that the Almighty has created on this planet. But anyway, so coming back to the topic, so when they are panting, it can be when they are in delight, when they want to play, or it can also be when they are in pain or in discomfort. Excitement or stress. Many dogs pant when they are afraid, anxious, or stressed. Examples include car journeys, fireworks, separation anxiety, vet appointments, and other stressful events. Now, this is something that I have noticed firsthand. So, when the first time I took Oreo in a car, he was panting throughout the journey. The entire, I think we took him somewhere to a 3-hour journey, and entire 3 to 4 hours he was non-stop panting. Now that panting was not to remove the body heat, that panting was not because he was delighted, that panting was because of the stress, because of the anxiety that he was going through, because of the journey. He was not comfortable in the car, because the first time he was put in a car, so he was not comfortable, he was feeling anxious, and that is why he was panting throughout. Now this happened for 1 or 2 times, but then after that, the third time, just as soon as I open the door of the car, Oreo himself will run and jump and sit. So I have made his car seat very comfortable. So I've got an additional seat for him, and he's super comfortable, and now he doesn't pant. Now he just stands up and looks out of the window, and he just want to see outside what is going on, and if there are if he spots any monkeys or any birds, he'll just bark on them. So he has a good time now in the car. But then when dogs are on car journeys, when they are having any kind of anxiety or stress, when they are away from you for a lot of time, when they have a vet appointment, or when you put them in a new habitat, they pant a lot. That is a way of them to show that they are stressed. If a dog looks to be panting due to anxiety, concern, or stress, it should be removed from the situation as soon as possible, because see, they are creatures who are very sensitive, and if you do not help them to be at ease, if you don't make them comfortable, this will really affect your dog's psychological and physical health. So it's very important that we keep them as comfortable as possible, right? So today we learned that if dogs don't pant, if they don't pant, if they don't release the heat of the body, if they don't pant when they are delighted, or when they are stressed, or when they are at discomfort, or when they are not well, then it can cause to their death. Because whether it is to release the body heat, or whether it is to show excitement or sadness or discomfort, it is an expression of a certain kind of a feeling, right? And if you do not express your feelings, if you don't put them out there, then in humans also, even for humans, they say that whatever you're feeling, you should just say it out, you should just express it. If you're sad about something, if you're happy about something, if you are angry about something, you must tell it out, because if you keep it inside, there are studies who have shown that if you keep your feelings suppressed, if you don't express, it can even lead to cancer, right? And similarly in dogs, if they keep their mouth shut and they don't pant, it can cause lot of problems. Sometimes it can even be fatal, and that is why whether it is dog or whether it is human, expression of what you're feeling is super important. See, we are not machines, we are not us, we are not a system which can just be shut down. We are humans with feelings, with emotions, right? So it's very important that we express them. If a dog, being an animal, can express it so beautifully through its eyes, through its panting, through its body language, through its tail, then we have a mouth, we have a way of communication, we have a brain, we must also do it, right? So make sure that you are always expressive about what you're feeling, about what you're liking, what you're not liking. So it's very easy to say about things that you're liking, but it's very tricky when it comes to talk about things that you're not liking. But try once saying that, hey, I don't think I've enjoyed this, or I don't think I'm very comfortable about this. Your world is going to change. Learn to say no, learn to talk about things that you have not liked, and you see how much people respect it and how much self-esteem and self-confidence you develop, right? So learn from this beautiful creation of God and express yourself, right? On that note, guys, we come to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this informative small pep talk plus curiosity oriented session, and if you have, make sure that you tell everyone around about Curiosity Minds, because this is a beautiful series that I've started on Embibe Achieve CBSE 6 to 8, where I meet you every day at 5:30 live with a beautiful curiosity oriented topic. And make sure that you connect with us on Telegram. And until we meet next, this is Pritesh, your host, your dose, and a proud educator from Embibe, signing off for now. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed, and do not forget to keep imbibing, because we believe in you.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.